team ban.
All right, yeah. Oh, no, not with featuring someone, featuring nobody. There you go. I do have a screen made specifically for me casting by myself, because for the RD2L, it is likely that I may be casting by myself, which I can put up with. It's fine. So this is actually the first in-house I've cast by myself since the very first one I ever did, which I think was sometime in May. So yeah, it's a little bit sad, but I don't mind. I need to get used to casting by myself a little bit too, so I'm okay with it. I'm happy to talk to myself. The main thing is not having Karen to help me out so much, usually doing the predictions for me, setting up the lobbies, etc. Just need to remember to do the prediction. I'm sure she'll remind me because she seems to be hanging about, but do get your work done, Karen. That's important. Okay. You can do the prediction. Oh, thanks, Karen. But prioritize yourself too, yeah? Okay, so what you're seeing now is, for those of you who are just tuning in, this is a special rule set, which I really like because it's quite a creative one. So thank you for whoever came up with it. I'm not entirely sure who it was, do I need to give credit for, but we're doing a signature hero mode. So what happens is every player is only allowed to pick one of their 3 most played heroes. So for example, if your most played heroes for Brex are Techies, Bounty Hunter, and Nyx Assassin, he has to play one of those 3 heroes. Probably going to be Nyx Assassin, I reckon. We're still doing captain's mode, so the teams take it in turns to pick one at a time, which is a little bit more interesting than all pick, but they're not allowed to ban, so they have to completely run the reserve time down, which is why you see that not a lot's happening at the moment. However, that does give the teams time to chat, and they've got to try and coordinate a perfect setup based on the heroes, which is going to be a little bit difficult, because imagine there are people who've only got mid heroes in their pool, and people who have supports, and people who don't have either. So you need to try to work out a proper lineup. But also some teams, some configurations end up where you've got a most played hero, but so does the enemy team. So if they pick, let's say, Pudge, then Max or Veteran can't play Pudge anymore. So he has to pick a different hero. So there's a little bit of thought here. It's an interesting mode. We'll go back to normal captain's mode for game 2. But I thought this was something that could be quite interesting, so I like the suggestion. I've already got an idea for next Monday that someone else posted, so thank you for keeping those coming. I've just noticed that I'm sitting in the caster channel by myself, which is kind of a bit pointless because I'm talking to myself. But I guess if anyone joins my Discord, then I can say hi to them. But anyway. So we're just waiting for the reserve time to burn down. There it is. So there's no ban. Now the Radiant need to, well, Die didn't ban anything. Now the Radiant need to run down the reserve time. So there is going to be a bit of empty time, but then the picks should be very, very quick. So overall, I'm hoping it's still going to start quicker than a normal game. So yeah, reserve time is going down.
10 seconds remaining.
If the picks go really quick, overall it should be about the
5
same.
seconds remaining.
Same time, if not quicker. So we will see. Hoping I can find a casting partner, at least for the RD2L, because that would be good. Fully expect Juju to pick PA and win the game with the strongest POS 1. We have a lot of players here who don't play POS 1s. We've got mid players, we've got support players, we have offlane players. We don't have a lot of POS 1 mains. We don't have people with Ursa, Juggernaut, Anti-Mage, Terrorblade in their top 3, or at least not in the people who are playing now. So you're right, there are a very limited set of cores. You've got the Kunkka, not really a POS 1. TA, it's kind of a POS 1. There's a PA in there. Oh, sorry, that's what you're saying somewhat, not TA, PA. Should have put penalty on bans. That's a very good point, Karen. I forgot you could have a ban penalty. This is why I need you to help me sort out the lobby settings. I guess I need to get used to doing it myself, yeah. Who else is a core? There's Storm Spirit, that can kind of be a core. I'm trying to look at the heroes. If you look at my Discord, you can actually see all of the heroes. I got people to screenshot them. You've got Vengeful Spirit, kind of can be a core. You've got Tiny, you've got Invoker, Wind Ranger, that's a core. Void Spirit, Sniper, there is a Sniper. There's Mirana, that's kind of a core. Tinker, that can be a core. Even POS 1 Tinker is possible. Maybe not ideal, but there are cores in there. We just don't have a lot of the hyper carries. Yeah, next time I should have done a ban penalty. That's really annoying that I forgot about that. I forgot that was in the game. None of the usual POS 3s. Yeah, there are very, very few POS 3s, but not many people, apart from maybe Miles, who's not even here, are such dedicated POS 3 players. We don't have people who've got most played as Centaur, Tidehunter. Who else are really popular POS 3s at the moment? Like Pangolier. We had a few Pango players back in the day. trying to think who else is a really popular POS 3 at the moment. I don't watch a lot of Pro Dota. I haven't been paying attention. Who's a really good POS 3? Like a really popular one. Legion Commander, I think, is more of a pub stomper than a really good POS 3. Monkey King? Beastmaster. Yeah, that's the one. That's one of the most meta ones. Beastmaster, definitely. No one plays Beastmaster as their most played, right? Lots of good players have played Beastmaster a bit. We all dabble in it because it's got a high win rate, but no one really mains Beastmaster, or not many people do. It's quite an unusual hero to main. Okay, reserve time is now gone.
10 seconds remaining.
You've got to wait 30 seconds for each ban, which shouldn't take too long now. We don't have to wait for the reserve time. Underlord, yeah. We have a few Underlord players. I know Ross played it quite a lot. At least that's how he gained ranks. So, we're going to see the first pick shortly, as the ban time is running down. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds
then they will have to pick. So we've got Ollie, Juju, Jabate, Wobber, and Kinder. I'm trying to think what they'd start with. I think they'll take Windranger to take it away from Nat, because Wobber has Windranger as one of his heroes. So my guess would be Windranger will come up first, and it'll be for Wobber. But then you've also got a couple of players with Storm Spirit. Bounty Hunter. Okay, so who has Bounty Hunter on that team? It may be Ollie himself. Yes, Ollie's second most played is Bounty Hunter. And so that does take it away from Brex. But Brex now has Nyx Assassin and Techies. Now, you don't really have to pick certain heroes really quickly, because let's say Brex wants to play Techies. He could Techies or Nyx Assassin. He doesn't need to pick it first, because no one else plays those two heroes. So heroes you want to pick are ones where both teams have a player, like Windranger. Grimstroke.
Radiant team pick.
Where did Grimstroke come from? Remake. What happened? How did someone get Grimstroke? Can we make the first pick for them? It was Brex. Ah, so someone has just let the timer run down. It randomed. Right, continue the draft. Yeah, continue the draft and we'll just all pick at the end, I think. How do I do an all chat? Can I do all? Yeah. Continue the draft. And then we do all pick at the end. What? Okay, that's... Someone messed it up. They let the time... So you don't have very long. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. The timer is really short. 1 second? Oh, it's banning. That's banning. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Tell us... Oh, Legion. Legion? Wait, what? Who's got Legion?
Seconds remaining.
Oh, he does. Oh, I forgot about Dodge. He's up there. He's got actually 3 quite unique heroes. Legion Commander, Huskar, and Abaddon. So, Huskar? Wow. Didn't know we had a Huskar player here. Okay. So, okay, Grimstroke is now Legion Commander. And then we're going to quickly do all pick. And we'll race through the picks again. So.
Radiant team ban.
Huskar is your second most played hero, I know, right? Despicable. It's not collapsing into complete chaos. I've got some of it under control. They're just banning random heroes now to make it go quicker. Well, you know, the thing about these in-houses is we're just trying stuff out. You know, it's not a super serious environment. It's a nice environment to have your game casted, to try something different, to play proper captain's mode. So... obviously, it's still a bit rough around the edges. I also need to get someone to fix this, or to make me a nice drafting panel. But I'm going to wait till I get paid in March. Not by my job, I mean by the stream. Because I should have enough money by then. You just woke... If you want to cast with me, absolutely. Then I don't have to cast all by myself. Which would be nice. I'm just trying to check something at the moment. I'm going to check to see how much I'm going to get paid in the next Twitch month, but I don't think Twitch updates that it hits the 15th. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, I have to wait to the 15th. Okay, so next picks are coming. We've got the Templar Assassin, the Bounty Hunter, we've got the Nyx and the Legion Commander, not the Grimstroke. Now Wind Ranger is being picked. Okay, makes sense. They immediately retaliate with Mirana. Okay, I think that's Wobbers. Still kind of lacking some cores. I guess Legion Commander is a core, Templar Assassin is a core. Not hard carries, but we've got something. Vengeful Spirit, that's for Owen. Pretty Chad player having Vengeful Spirit as one of your most played. I respect that. Definitely quite a hard to play hero, I think, Venge. Simple in concept, quite hard in execution. Tried playing Venge core, it's difficult. Invoker, okay. So that Invoker I think is Debate Mails, because Nat is the other Invoker player, yes. I also have Invoker in my top 3, so if I was playing, I would be in there with Invoker. Wonder which one of my heroes would be picked if I was in there, because mine are Invoker, Queen of Pain, and Nature's Prophet, so... Probably Nature's Prophet, he's quite versatile. Anyway. They're just banning random things now. Just to speed up the ban time. But then we will be able to remake quickly so we can get rid of the Grimstroke. What style Invoker do you prefer? Well, I am more of a Exhort Forge Spirit rusher. So Quas Wex, but no, Quas Exhort, but 4 points of each. Now that you can get the double Forge Spirits again, I do go Wex if it's against a hero who's really strong. I much prefer Exhort Invoker, but I know it's not always as good. It's good if you've got setup, but you don't have a lot of setup here. And I think Wex is better because you can Tornado off Wind Ranger. So I think if Invoker is against Wind Ranger mid, I would go Wex. Also, you don't want to play Exhort against Nyx. You just get killed over and over. You are so immobile. So this game, it's Wex Invoker all the way, definitely. Tornado EMP, burn the mana of Nyx, burn the mana of Grimstroke and Venge. They can't do anything against it. They take a lot of mana burn. You get rid of the Tornado off the Wind Run from Wind Ranger, so...
Radiant team pick.
Void Spirit, makes sense, good hero. Does give you enough cores, probably got Bounty Hunter... oh wait, you've got TA and Invoker. But maybe TA... Pos 1 with Invoker Pos 2. Pick your sniper and get on with it. So they've got Void Spirit now has some catch to kill sniper because there's one player who's got sniper in one of his top 3 and that is veteran, but they go for Pudge instead. So an interesting lineup. We have a very interesting set of heroes here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remake the game. So I'm going to close this down. I'm going to leave the game. Going to very quickly remake the lobby, create lobby, set the mode, all pick, and then I join the broadcast channel. Oops, there we go. Then we will get ready to go soon. Is Somewhat coming to cast with me? Because that would be pretty great. Oh, here he is, my saviour.
Yeah, I didn't realise you were all alone.
Yeah, we did ping it a few times, but unfortunately, no one else stepped up to the plate.
Oh, shame.
So here we go. So now we're just waiting for 2 people to join.
Can't see your board. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's always a bit buggy and slow for some reason. Not quite sure why.
Just like didn't it like had loaded all the broadcast channels, and then I don't know.
Okay, I think we're ready. We need to pick a team. Come on, guys, pick teams so I can do the pick side selection. I think you need a team before I can click that button. My MMR. Versus probably 420 tea drink is okay. Start the pick selection. I think it was Gordon's boys who won, but I've forgotten what team they were on, so. Okay, and we're going. Finally can begin.
I'll pick.
So you're aware of what's happening, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So all the heroes have been picked now, so we just need to go.
Templar Assassin.
So what we realise is that everyone's signature heroes it really, really lacks POS 1s. Like proper.
And some
POS
hard
1.
POS 5s as well, I would say.
And actually POS 3s. We've got a massive mix of mid heroes and kind of POS 4s.
Weird roamers and 4s and mid. No one.
We've got very niche heroes, but like Vengeful Spirit is one of the only supports there. We have Lion on veteran, but for some reason they've gone for Pudge. I can't see his last pick there. Yeah, we don't have enough cores. I mean, mine are 2 of them are mid heroes strictly as well. So
I'm still very surprised I didn't go for the PA.
what are your 3 heroes?
Mine are Winter Wyvern at the top, and then Enigma, and then Bristleback.
Okay, so
So
you've got
I'd
some
have fit the gap.
offlaners as well,
I'd have fit the gap. A 5 and an offlaner.
Yeah,
And
offlane's
I'm 1 game off of Troll, tying Bristleback.
Wow, okay, so you've got
So-
a nice variety there. Okay. I don't know what's happened to Veteran. We're expecting him to pick his Pudge. Here we go. I think Pudge is actually a good pick here because if you can hook Templar Assassin, Invoker, or Bounty, they are dead.
Yeah, it's
So-
not bad.
Especially a TA does not want to be hooked by a Pudge. And if Pudge gets
Where are they
Blade
running
Mail, then
it?
yeah.
Are they running it mid with the 1
I don't
Wind Ranger?
feel like you want to play Pudge
Against
into TA. TA will
yeah.
absolutely tear you a new one. And now you can rot off the shield, and if you hook her under tower, you will kill her. So that actually has something going for you, but you will trade very badly against that hero, and you have no armor on Pudge. And yes, you can get Blade Mail, but Blade Mail can be absorbed by Refraction.
Oh, it could be mid Nyx.
You don't want to play that into TA either, really.
What do you want to play into this TA? The Wind
Wind
Ranger.
Ranger, yeah, because you've got evasion, so and
it's
you've
so
got your
fun.
you've got Focus Fire as well. You can definitely win against TA. I feel like you have
They're
to.
just sending it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like you have much choice there. Right, let's get the cameras going.
So it's the
Karen, can you do
Legion
the
1.
predictions, please? Thank you very much. I finally solved one of my problems with OBS as well, so that's great.
Perfect.
I had a problem with it. When I pressed my keybinds, it wouldn't do anything. But now I know why. There was a setting there. So that's cool. I'll fix that. Let's have a look. So POS 3s is what I want to know because quite unusual heroes. So you've got Void Spirit POS 3. That's been done in enough games. It works as an offlaner. He's got a decent amount of crowd control. Ether Remnant is a stun. It's only 1.8 seconds, but then you do have AoE silence when you get Aghanims. You can engage easily. That's helpful. The other team have gone for Pudge POS 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Just the typical put your tankiest hero on the offlane.
Oh well, Pudge has a lot of HP, 25 strength at level 1.
benefit from a little bit of farm and
Yeah, it's true.
stuff. So I see why. I see why.
What do you build on a Pudge though? There's Atos Pudge to get hooks. There's Blink Rush Pudge, which is tend to
you
be
go
on
for
supports.
the shroud or the pipe or something. So maybe just straight
Yep,
pipe.
tanky Pudge.
Like a
Nice
Darkseer.
hook. I think Ollie's maybe dead. Maybe not though, because he's 1 hit away, 15 HP, 20. Then he walks around. But Owen maybe could have done it with a right click, but was just being safe.
Yeah.
They get a stun onto Wobber. Wobber does not have leap. Takes a lot of damage. 2 nice hooks from Veteran. 150 pure damage at level 1. That is a hard hitting spell. So cool. Nice to see that.
That's a death I don't like to see. This is a bit of pet peeve of mine. You see how the Dire have got that ward on bot lane that's showing them vision.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is very common. But what they should see is that there's no heroes bot. And therefore that there's probably Kiros coming top, and yet they've still played aggressive and stuck their head out and gotten killed.
Yeah,
You've
that's
really
true.
got to pay attention because everyone runs and throws wards down. So why don't people also pay attention to them? And they always get picked off, and it loses first blood in a lot of games.
Yeah, thinking about our early games is actually interesting. Like, if you watch pro scenes, so much different, just different engagement happens before the minute mark. You can end up with 5v5s in the jungle. You can end up with a lot of movement
Those are
around.
fun.
But wasn't there a game where it was like 9 kills or something?
Yeah.
That was a ridiculous game. I loved watching that. So you've got Deutsch POS 1 Legion Commander, whereas the other team's POS 1 is Bounty Hunter. So you've got a very interesting set of POS 1 heroes. Legion can be a POS 1. It's not my favourite way to play Legion, but if you're countering a hero like Anti-Mage, I feel like it's fine to get Legion the farm because, for example, Legion shuts down Anti-Mage so hard. Brex is going for his courier again. Brex he's absolutely relentless. He goes through 4 creeps, Wobber hitting him constantly, still gets the courier. He just knows how to get this courier last hits.
Got that Nyx regen, so he's... Oh, nice arrow.
Was there an arrow? Oh yeah, there was on Brex.
Yeah.
He's quite a tanky hero. Nice stun onto Ollie. But Ollie does manage to get the slow off from the Shadow Walk. Hook. Doesn't quite hit Wobber. Wobber does back off correctly. Shadow Walk. Yeah, it's called Shadow Walk. So I made that up, but no, I was correct.
One thing that did surprise me as well is that there is actually a Void Spirit. Because Kinder's quite new to the game, he actually played a lot of Void Spirit as well. But I feel like for most players, Void Spirit's too of a new hero to be in their top 3.
Oh, that's a good point. I've
see what I mean?
I've
Unless
played
you
a fair
play
bit of Void
a
Spirit,
lot,
but yeah, you
unless
need
you
100
grind
games.
the hero,
Yeah,
it would only really fit on Kinder. It wouldn't really fit on anyone else.
that's actually a really interesting point.
interesting.
Yeah, it is quite a new hero, and I'm a massive fan of Void Spirit, one of my highest win rates in
It's
mid.
great.
I love playing him, but yeah, you're right. I have to go through how long's the game been out now? 10 years. Oh god, it's been a long time. 10 years of playing Queen of Pain I've got to surpass, which is going to take, some time. So how is Veteran doing? It's Pudge versus Bounty Hunter. I don't feel like that's great for the Pudge because the Janada crit's going to hit pretty hard. He's only got 1 base armor, plus 2 because he bought the Ring of Protection, which I think was a really smart purchase from him.
Yeah, this double melee into Bounty's definitely playing in his favor.
Yeah, true.
With the Janada.
I guess you can always spike Carapace, but I think he'll still steal the gold. But you're also not going to be hitting Nyx, you're going to be hitting Pudge.
I still hate Bounty 1 as well, though, so I don't know. The Zero just doesn't add it doesn't give you what a typical 1 would usually give you.
Well, he's rushing. Okay, the one benefit to Bounty Hunter is that he can generate gold with kills, but then he is so reliant on kills that if it goes wrong, can he farm? Now, I actually used to play, back in the day, what was it? It was the Battle Fury Bounty. You Janada, a camp, you one-shot everything, right?
Yep.
Great. You're really slow, though, because you don't have any move speed. It's still not great, but it can work, because you get a few track kills, you get the Battle Fury quite quick, it can work. He's not going for that. Ollie's going for that. I'm going to kill, which I think is the correct way to play it. He's rushing Phase Boost Desolator, which is pretty good against the enemy team, to be fair. He'll struggle against Wind Ranger, though. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, I mean, Ollie knows what he's doing. He's a very skilled player. Arrow,
having just as good a time as Dodge at the moment, so it's interesting, pretty even on the last hits on most lanes.
Bounty won't win a duel against Legion, though. So, not in the mid-late game.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Bounty's very easily picked off. And if Deutsch goes BKB, can his team save him? No, not at all.
The CC on Radiant is definitely better.
Debate my Founder Courier. Quite low on HP though. No mana at all. 57 mana. TA with no Deso. That's a very good point. If Ollie's going Deso, do you also go Deso and TA? Do you get 2 Desos? My instinct would be to say yes, just get 2 Desos. It's not the end of the world, 2 Desos. I wouldn't want to skip Deso on Templar Assassin under any circumstance. I think Bounty should skip it and just get Sanj and Yasha.
Oh, he's picked up an Orb of Corrosion, actually. Bounty looks like he's reconsidering.
I like Orb of Corrosion on Bounty. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, get double melee as well. You're going to get it off easily. Yep. Now, you've got Nat on a signature hero. So I wonder what build he'll go for. Will he go... I think he'll go his usual, which would be Maelstrom into maybe BKB and Ags.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think that's the sort of progression that he tends to favour, which I think is right. You don't need a lot of damage on Wind Ranger, and Nat took it to the extreme in a couple of games by building absolutely no damage items after Maelstrom. Like, none. The entire game, and he still did enough damage to kill people.
Yeah, it's crazy this hero. I mean, I think Wind Ranger is really obnoxious to play against.
I've done that on Wind Ranger before, built Deso and, MKB and built loads of damage items. And yeah, you kill someone really quickly, but then you do die pretty fast, and you need to be alive to focus fire, not kill them in 1 second in the focus fire. Although you can late game, just pick up a rapier. Very good rapier hero, Wind Ranger. You're hard to kill. Oh, nice denies from Debate Mel. We're already at 5 minutes. There's only been 1 kill so far, and it was the first blood kill. So quite a passive game. Never mind, as soon as I say that, I look at Ollie getting a kill on Veteran in the top lane. He's gone for a 2nd point of Shadow Walk. He's not even taken a single point of Shuriken.
They lost every bounty for that kill as well, though.
Oh, all 4 bounties. Okay. Did you know that? Oh, Nat's turned up. Nice use of the tornado, dispelling the wind run. But it doesn't matter. Nat will still find the kill. Very early gank, and successful too. Do you feel like?
Mostly just due to the fact that he got the rune. So he was like, I'm here. They're here.
You got to be quick. The mid needs to
Yep.
say what's happening. Do you skip Shuriken Toss? One rank does 150 damage.
No,
But
and I'm surprised Ollie has as well, especially favouring 2 points in Shadow Walk.
I mean,
What's the second
okay, look.
point for?
I mean, he's not invis anymore. They've got the stun. I think Ollie's in a lot of trouble. Massive hook to the face. How much damage is that? 220 pure damage. Wobber, of course, does have some leaps, but second rank of Shadow Walk gives a slightly quicker fade time, 5 seconds more invis, and a 8% more slow. I mean, that's compared to 150 magic damage nuke.
It does seem unnecessary.
It does a bit in the early game, doesn't it?
Especially considering we've seen Ollie with his mid, bounties and just spamming shurikens and being so obnoxious with how much damage it does.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't do that in the
150 damage level 1.
I mean, maxing... I think maxing
Maxing
Janada's fine.
fine.
But
Yeah.
I would have gone 2 points of Shuriken instead, maybe, do you not think? I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
the Bound Hunter player.
I agree.
Look at the
I agree.
damage Wobber took. Do you see how many
Wow.
creeps were on him? The 3 range creeps just going ham on him. And Brex manages to find almost a solo kill there.
Full of regen, no stats items, 3 armor.
Veteran has rushed phase boots. He's actually... Oh, he's looking for a hook. He's looking for a hook. Oh, just misses it. He's gone phase boots and he has a ring of protection. So now he's on 8 armor, which makes him a little bit happy against trading against Bounty. He's managed to get 25 last hits. We've got a lot of last hits in mid lane. In fact, they are far ahead of everyone else, which is, usual, I guess. They have a lot less to deal with.
Bit of this kind of farm trade as well, where they can both just shove the wave at each other and go hit some jungle creeps and then go back to the lane and shove the wave at each other again.
Do you know what I always find interesting about Vengeful Spirit? All 3 of her abilities can be maxed. And Owen is a very... he's an experienced Venge player. He's actually opted for maxing Wave of Terror. I think that does work. Well, what happened in the top lane? Bit of a dive there. Veteran did manage to get the kill before he died to Ollie, so that's definitely worth it.
For sure.
I like that Wave of Terror is good when you have a hero who can do a lot of physical damage. I guess Legion Commander can do that. So if you want the raw burst damage, maybe, or the raw, physical output, maybe Wave of Terror is the best. It looks like it helps him trade quite a lot as well. I wonder what he'll max next. It's the missile. Or will he get... Oh, look at the attack speed given by press the attacks. That's enough to kill Jabate now.
Wow.
Owen, the carry in this lane. And Doige to support. Here, take my buff. Go deal with it. And now Owen realizes you can't trade with someone like Void Spirit. There's no way you can trade against Resonant Pulse. Goes for the stun. They finally break his shield down. Gets the taunt. Taunted to dissimulate. But Owen gets healed too much. You've got 2 ranks to press the attack. Wobber actually managed to find a kill onto Brex. Ollie is now level 6, so does have the track ready to go and is starting to build his Desolator. Juju is also building Desolator, so they are just going 2 Desos, which is absolutely fine. Juju slows both of them, but they are still smoked. So he doesn't actually know. Shackle, beautiful Shackle, as always.
Very
No
nice.
mana on Juju. Veteran, channeling the ultimate, just in case. And there's going to be a kill, and he gets the courier. Wow.
Cheeky.
Excellent play from Nat, and good gank. I like the really early smoke. Very intelligent. And Veteran, even though he's a pos 3, he decides, well, I'm the best hero
I'm
for
a
ganking
Pudge.
at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to gank. Get that flesh heap stack for later.
I think he needs the skill flesh sheet. Get another point in it. Don't need another point in hook yet.
Wonder
Why
what
does
we'll
the
get.
hook tooltip show the damage stat twice?
Oh, it always has because Valve,
Oh. Thanks,
Like,
Alf.
it's such an obvious thing to spot. Everyone has spotted it, but no. Just leave it.
All the hits
Nice!
on
Hook onto
top of
Bounty. We have a sentry as well. And there's also a little bit of help from Owen. He comes in with the rank 3 Wave of Terror. And that's going to be a
think
really
they-
nice kill.
They're going to benefit most if they bring these ganks bot and get Doige some dual damage.
That's
So I'd
true.
love to see them bring someone down there next.
The thing is, dual damage is quite rubbish at level 6.
It
You
is
only
quite
You get
rubbish.
10, and no one cares about 10 damage. It goes to 20 when you're level 12. So really, early game, you just need to farm on the Legion Commander. You don't need to worry. I think that's a mistake people make. They go too much into the dual damage. And you see how he can just dispel Cold Snap immediately.
Yep,
And
really
then just
good.
walk away. Absolutely fine. He's also going Desolator. Is there any hero in the game not building Desolator? Look at the damage Brex did. Wow, the 300 pure damage plus your auto attack and impale. They deleted Wobber. Poor guy. Okay, we're about to hit 10 minutes, and we've got 2 heroes with a lot of farm. Nearly 5k net worth already on that, and level 10. And he's got a Javelin. Nearly a full Maelstrom.
Wow, yeah,
Now-
he does have it, yeah.
Maelstrom got buffed in the last patch, so actually I think it's pretty good. Wind Ranger might have lost the MKB. Oh, Wind Range has
He
been
is
dispelled.
dying.
Windrun has been dispelled. Nice Shackle, but rank 1 Shackle is pretty worthless, I'm afraid. It's going to be arrow, but he gets it again. I mean, the cooldown,
Wow.
he's got 3 points. The cooldown is 13 seconds, does manage to escape. It's a shame they didn't have the
He
damage
had an
to take him
Arcane rune
down.
up as well the first time.
Yep, good point. So you've actually
very fortunate.
You tend not to build Deso rush on Legion because you tend to get either Blade Mail or because they have to hit you, or you go Blink so you can get your ult up, or Shadow Blade. So going Deso is the very raw, I want to kill you by myself. But against that team, I think he'll need a Blink Dagger at some point. Veteran is absolutely fine. Out comes the Wave of Terror. Backwards, I wasn't sure what that was for.
Baited a little bit into the I'm the carry, so I have to go more traditional carry items. But I think you still stick to the Legion path and go for the Blink Blade Mail.
I think that happens
TA
quite
will melt
a lot.
herself. This TA will melt herself in a duel, and it'll be really nice if you had a Blade Mail.
Yeah, I think like you said, it's really important. You talked about Pudge going for a gank because he's Pudge. I think if you play a hero in an unorthodox role, you need to play it the same way the hero is meant to be played. There you go, a lot of damage. They're going for the double kill. Do they manage to get it? No. Oh, yes, there's the swap. Jabate was going to go down. Nice double kill there. Veteran is very happy now. He has 7 kill involvement by 11 minutes. So as soon as he does decide to put a point in Flesh Heap, he's going to be pretty strong. Nice
it's 12% magic resist, more than anything else. I think that's why it's so good. It got a buff recently, right?
Look at Veteran with his
level
hooks.
1.
Oh, doesn't get it. That was going to be ambitious. He's actually rushed a Hood of Defiance, so magic resistance is not a problem.
True.
He is going first item Pipe, so he recognizes that. Bounty does a bit of damage. You've got Invoker's damage. You've got Void Spirits, Mirana. It's not a massive magic damage team, but Pudge is never going to be upset with the 40% magic resist coming out from Pipe. Kinder's going in on Veteran. I don't think Veteran realised how squishy he was. Dissimulate is going to land, do a bit of damage. You've got one more Astral Step, but Veteran is too far away. And now we're going to go on Owen instead. The Moonlight Shadow has been used. Well, the Dire Nat comes in, immediately kills Jabate. But Jabate dies to a neutral creep. And there's a hook from Veteran. Can he get the kill on Wobber? Yes, he will. Power shot to the face. That's an unfortunate neutral creep deny, isn't it? But in the end, they still managed to get a kill. But then Nat, he comes in strong. There you go. Another kill for Nat. Beautiful. Triple kill. So even though
that Flesh Heap point, please.
Yeah.
You saw how he kind of struggled against without magic damage. There was no physical damage out there hitting him beyond the TA. But that Kinder damage is pretty.
Deutsch is thinking about dueling. Maybe not. He keeps himself alive with press attack. He can dispel tracks. He is a very good hero against Bounty Hunter.
That's true.
13-second cooldown. Ollie is around. Owen doesn't have a sentry. Does have dust. Isn't going to randomly pop dust. He doesn't know who's here. There's no way that hook's landing. Juju's not that unaware. They're thinking about diving. Nat is here too. Nat is very strong. Nat's going for Boots of Travel.
They've dusted Ollie.
Jackal to a tree. Massive power shot damage. Brex using his hit from Vendetta as well. Out comes a tornado. Does slow down Nat. Nat is still chasing Ollie. He gets his own dust. Tries to let and the power shot and straight through him. Another kill for Nat. 4-0-1. Excellent players. Let's have a look at the KDAs. You've actually got most kills coming out from Veteran Owen, but 4-0 on the Wind Ranger. But it's only 3k net worth difference, which is not terrible, to be honest. I mean, look, you've got 2 Dire heroes, 2nd and 3rd place. So it's okay. Only 2k now.
Yep.
2k, 3k, it's teetering. And this is a good lesson for those of you who play ranked. You see yourself 10 kills behind and think game over. Actually, some of those heroes are really not farming. Like Pudge might have been in 1,000,000 kills, but he's not really farming for a POS 3. Like Miles could be 0-0-0 and have the same net worth if he was playing his POS 3s. They are going on to Veteran. Gets tracked. He has the pipe already. It's not pipe, it's actually Hood of Defiance, who's absorbing quite a lot of damage, but there's enough physical, and Jabatema will get the kill.
So you can get Aether Lens after the pipe.
Aether Lens on Pudge.
Pudge.
Is okay. I feel like if you're POS 3, I maybe wouldn't do it. I'd maybe be going... I think Blink is just too good on Pudge because it gives you the reliable lockdown.
Yeah, I agree.
If you're going to rely on hooks, I still think Atos is better because it forces them to panic, force staff, and Yules themselves, whatever. I think it's just better. Or even Yules. Can be good on Pudge because you can Yules hook. And Brex is here. They don't have sentry. The arrow, it scouted them. Oh, the damage onto Jabatema. Doing gets instantly killed. Veteran goes in for one right click. Gets the hook. Nice hook onto Juju. Beautiful play. Takes a lot of damage to the face, but it's going to be okay. They overlap the crowd control quite a lot. In fact, they overlap it so much. Juju ends up getting away. Refraction in 1 second. Can they break through the charges? 2 charges? 0 charges? And he gets a 2nd kill and he gets away. No, he doesn't, because he stops. But then Brex doesn't get his auto attack off, and he gets the south. How did you get a double kill and get away? It's because they overlap their crowd control, and that does manage to kill Wobber pretty much instantly. But the fact that Juju escaped that was It's just a travesty. And obviously the power shot's not going to land because he does have the refraction up. And yeah, they thought they could just throw everything into him, but they couldn't kill him. And now Brex is going to be taken down. Kinder is playing so well on this Void Spirit. You know, he really knows what he's doing on the hero.
I've never seen him play it as well.
Neither have I.
Despite it being his most played.
He plays quite a different set of heroes when he plays solo because he is one of the lowest ranks here.
Yeah,
so in his own bracket, he plays mid.
I've played quite a bit of rank with him.
Oh, have you? That's cool.
Because myself and Wobber and that have been playing together. And I've seen him play mid a fair bit as well. I still don't think I've ever seen him play Void Spirit.
And who else do you play with, you said?
Wobber, Luskadoo, who's played a couple games. Yeah. Jabate Mel we play with sometimes, and sometimes we go up and play with Dredder and Juju as well.
Okay, but they are divine. Can you all play together?
Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, we can play together all the way up to divine. So.
Oh, cool. Like divine 1 or 2 or something. Yeah.
They're divine 3, but I think
we
still just can't make it.
Who's divine 3? Juju or
Juju and Dredder, I think.
Oh, they're both divine 3. Oh, that's cool. Everyone's moving up in the world. I like it. I'm divine 3 now.
Maybe Juju's not quite there yet, but he definitely was close.
Lots of divine players around. Divine is the hardest to climb in because it's got the biggest MMR gaps, 200 per rank, whereas the other ranks are lower. For some reason, the gap between each star increases the higher rank you get.
Oh.
Like in Herald, it's about 120, I think. And then it slowly increases and increases and increases and it ends up exactly 200 per rank from Divine. Divine 1 to 5. And then Immortal, obviously, it's just numbers from then on.
Yeah.
So I think it's about 6k MMR to get numbers in EU. Might be slightly higher now. We've got Brex using Vendetta. He's found Kinder. 0 damage. Doesn't get any damage off from the Vendetta because it absorbs it all with Resonant Pulse, but he's still going to go down. There's going to be a nice duel win. And that's level 12 on Doige. Oh, he didn't have rank 2 duel. He actually only just got it. We've got the Juju, but he's doing so much damage. Arrow does manage to land on Veteran. Doesn't matter because that's already taken him down. Ollie tries to get a kill on Veteran. Doesn't quite have the damage. Takes a massive power shot to the face. And he's also got the Grove Bow on, so that's going to hit him really hard. Hook will go through. Nat will find the kill. Nice set of kills from Radiant. Only person dying is Vengeful Spirit, which is not really a big deal at all. Nat now hitting 10,000 net worth. And level 15. 2 level 15s though. One on the Dire team too, but Nat is winning in the net worth. Got the Blink Dagger and Boot to Travel. He's got hyper mobility already.
That's the way to play this hero.
I think so.
It's very, very popular. Just get the Ags as well.
I'm surprised he went Blink and Travels. I felt like if he went Travels, he would have gone straight into Ags and not bothered with Blink. Or if you go Blink, you wouldn't bother with Travels. But he's decided, nah, speed all the time, as much as possible. I feel like Travels isn't as good without Ags, because with Travels, you hit the haste cap, the 550 cap, but then when you've got Ags, obviously it unlocks, and then Travels becomes worth it. But I feel like maybe Travels isn't... I know the effective Travels does let you teleport around the entire map, so that's...
It does other things, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of the best parts. And probably the worst neutral item for Wind Ranger. So
I think maybe you're just that far ahead. You feel like, I haven't upgraded my boots yet. I've got the money to get Travels. Sometimes you just kind of just like, alright, I just get Travels.
Again, 19 to 8, 11 kills ahead. The network's not even that bad. And that doesn't manage to find the Shackle. Dissimulate. Does that kill Owen? Yeah, Owen will die. The raindrop not keeping him alive. Juju, power shot into the face. And Veteran's like, please give me Flesh Heaps. That's all I'm here for. There's the Yules. Can you get a hook? Oh, hook onto the Dissimulate. You should have tried it. A little bit too late now. 11 Flesh Heap stacks already. That's 17 strength with rank 1 Flesh Heap. So that's 34 strength with max rank.
That's a lot.
Ollie's only got rank 3 Shuriken. Sit only. Shackle onto Ollie. Doesn't quite land on anyone. Ollie does dodge the Impale. The ult gets instantly cancelled by the Cold Snap.
Fortunate.
Very good play from Jabate Mel. Bouncing straight away. So, it's still, as I said, Radiant are ahead, but 5k, you could easily, like 1 or 2 good fights, you're back in the game. And your Dire team, you know, they've got a decent amount of farm too. The Radiant team are more deathballer. You see how they're going around in some massive stack?
Yeah.
Looking for kills.
Really want to find them.
You've got some very high level heroes. Brex is level 12 on Excessive already with the full Yules. He's quite farmed for a support, let's say. He's been in 15 kills even.
Kinder's got a Yules now as well.
Okay, they've gone on Veteran. Track is good against Pudge. You track the Pudge, you know where he is. So he's going for Lotus Orb, which I think is the correct item. It is so good against Bounty Lotus Orb. Going for a hook, maybe? Not yet. Nat's been tracked. Kinder goes in. Sets up the Yules onto Nat. Nat's been found. Massive damage onto Nat, but he does not go down. Look at Doi, he's just killing Debatemel straight away. Nat doesn't end up dying, gets a nice shackle, but it's just being a little bit careful. Power shot goes through, doesn't quite land. He then blinks away. So they managed to get a kill on Veteran. Brex will find a kill, getting the kill onto Kinder. Now we are chasing Ollie. See, Ollie is just not strong enough to fight. Yes, he's got a Deso. Moonlight Shadow is on him as well. He can go invis in a second. He will go invis. Do they have any detection? Nat does not have any more dust. Brex doesn't have a... There's no detection.
It was in the backpack. Detection in the backpack.
Sentry's gone up,
no.
so Ollie could be spotted there, but Ollie will be okay. He will escape. And Nat, he's still out for blood. Blinks in. Shackle, but doesn't latch onto Ollie. We have Duel in 5 seconds. Ollie is running. Full power shot. Just misses. And now Debatemel is here. It looks like we're still going for the dive. Overwhelming odds. Cold snap. There's the shackle. Tries to go in for the duel. Doesn't actually get the duel off. Nat kills him a little bit too quickly, which is a shame, so it would have been 23 damage. But Nat, so aggressive on the win range. 803. Maybe you were right. It's just about mobility, that hero. As much as you can get. You just can't escape
They
him.
put a lot of damage into him, and then that was the issue with that fight, right? They didn't kill him around Roche. Because then they spend some resources.
Nice shackle again, beautiful shackle. But Juju, he did have refraction up, so he will be okay. They found Brex. Brex keeping himself alive with Yules. Then he's got Spike Carapace as well. In fact, he just goes straight into Vendetta. They dust him, but he will escape. That's why you get Yules on Nyx. Yules and Spike Carapace, you are very hard to take down. And he did go for Spell Amplification talent, which usually means Meteor Hammer Nyx is not going to be a thing. He's instead trying to get the Ag Shard. Are there any other early Ag Shards been picked up? Most of them are pretty rubbish this game. So I don't see any. Yeah, he's been arrowed. This is a chance to kill him. A lot of damage. See that? That's that Janada crit. Janada crit with the Imp Claw as well.
And all the minus armor.
And Ollie is going to go for BKB next item. So that's a decent amount of gold. Apparently it said 1,571 gold for that kill, which is a lot of gold for your team. I mean, look, it's 23 to 11. I know I keep talking about the score, but it really is only 4k gold difference because Ollie also gets the track gold, which his entire team shared. 80 gold for everyone.
Yep. That's really nice.
As well as a kill streak ending. So, you know, everyone can win this game.
Yeah, that really opens up the game, I think, that kill. That pushes Ollie closer to his BKB, which should be huge in the fights.
Juju's now the highest level, despite only being 333 to an 813 Wind Ranger, still managed to outfarm. And I think that's just the power of Templar Assassin. Good at farming the high value kills. Oh, and they've got a nice hook, an immediate. See all the damage they have. The dual win, the flesh heap stack. Radiant are team late game scaling, right? The shackle, no trees get shackled to, but I think Wobber's still going to go down because you can't outrun from Wind Ranger. And Nat, in a style which is not normal for him, is going for Daedalus next. So he's decided, I'm mobile enough. I don't need the Aghanims because 550 move speed and blink is actually enough speed. I'm going to get some damage now. Then he changes his mind and stops building Daedalus and decides, I'm going to go BKB because I think BKB is good on Wind Ranger, or pretty much necessary. Sunstrike goes out. Ollie starts tracking people. It might be a bit too late. Roche has pretty much already gone down. Nat has used his ult and has run out. Hinder goes in. Doesn't manage to steal it, though. Really, really good attempt. He was actually very close.
Worth throwing in the one life. Oh, Juju, though. Oh, wow. Good awareness. Get away. Stick around to farm a camp. That was greedy.
But he got away with it.
Yep. Well, no, he didn't kill the camp, so he didn't get away with anything.
Okay, well, he got away with his life.
Yeah, he did, importantly.
And Nat did go for the... Nat does this quite often, actually. He takes the attack range talent instead of the power shot damage, which I see most Wind Rangers, including myself, when I play mid Wind Ranger, which I do a fair bit. I always go for no matter what, I go for power shot damage because is 100 attack range that useful in a hero who's already so mobile?
Yeah, because it means you don't have to stand on your target. You've
already got 600 attack range, and he's got growth bow too. Does he need another 100 attack range? I don't know. 700 to 800.
You can never really complain about more attack range because it always makes your positioning better. It can always allow for your positioning to be better.
Yeah, I guess if you're ahead and you don't need, or they just immediate ult onto Ollie. In fact, his team do try to save him, but it's not going to be effective enough. He gets arrowed into the face. Juju not even doing a lot of damage because Veteran's now picked up a Plate and an Arcane Ring. And Doge goes in and will find a kill onto Juju. It's a very important kill. See how Veteran has, what was that, 31 armor? He's being medallioned by his own team. So that's Owen. He went for a plate mail. He has phase boots. He has Ring of Protection. And he has an arcane ring. So actually, this Pudge has managed to somehow amass a ridiculous amount of armor. I don't know how he did it. And because he's got a natural high health pool, it doesn't matter that none of his items give any HP. So, yeah. Smart play by Veteran, actually. Smart itemization, should I say.
They opt to go for bot instead of going for the high ground. Slightly surprised.
They're going to take a tier 1 and a tier 2.
They're going to get both towers, but I think they could have definitely pressured for the tier 3. It looked like everyone wanted to. But,
what's Ollie's courier doing here?
Doesn't even have arms to defend itself. What a brave tower.
Don't. Okay, interesting.
Not
entirely sure what it's looking
maybe
for.
he sent it there to do something with Roche and then never
Never got it back.
Never got it round to it.
How many heroes are going Blink, Deso, and BKB? I feel like at least 3.
And all the other ones are going Yules.
Yeah, not many item builds this game. Okay, tower has finally been brought down. They haven't taken the enemy team's outpost yet. They've got a TP back, and that's Nat with his Boots of Travel, so that's going to be fine. I'm guessing he's going to go for minus 16% focus fire duration. But I feel like the 0.8 second shackle is almost as good. But yeah, he will go for focus fire damage reduction. Looks like a fight's going on mid, and they don't even need now. They've already got a kill on Kinder Surprise, which is a pretty big kill. The arrow will land onto Doge. Owen keep himself alive with the Ghost Scepter. It's a very, very good item. But Wobble will still get a kill on Doge. Owen basically sacrifices himself. Somehow still doesn't die. I'm not entirely sure because Ollie leaves him. No, Juju turns up and says thanks for the kill. You're never going to escape Nat. Nat is so hideously mobile. Power shot to the face. Nat is definitely the problem here. He's got a BKB now, travels and blink. He's so mobile, so hard to catch. After the Aegis goes down, he'll just BKB.
We can go out, we see Nat top, or if he's doing top or whatever, and then it just becomes, oh, he's here in 5 seconds anyway.
Yeah, and Doige has already blinked in, got the duel, and yes, he went down. He's got 90 bonus damage now, so it's starting to hit quite hard. He went for the attack speed and the strength talent, and he's going for his own BKB. I think he could go for Agnums this game, actually. Because he's got the damage already to kill anyone he wants. And Ags does make your ult go up to 8-second duration.
Do you kill this TA, though?
You would.
TA?
You would with that much bonus down. If you went Blade Mail, you would.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think if he doesn't have a Blade Mail and she's got Refraction up, you'd have to be a little careful.
Yeah, Blade Mail's good because the Blade Mail will also break the refraction twice as quickly.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting Moment of Courage proc, so you've got a lot of ways to break.
Get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nat is going back for his Daedalus. Decided, I'm so far ahead, I might as well get some damage. Boy, just thinking about going in. They go straight onto Juju with the burst damage from Brex as well coming out. They keep trying to kill Owen, but Owen is not an easy kill because he repeatedly uses Ghost Scepter and actually Essence Ring to keep himself alive. You've also got the pipe coming out from Veteran. I felt like they're definitely more of an aura team on the Radiant, and therefore they're much better at deathballing. They've got a good deathball lineup, whereas Dire want to pick off someone. Like with the Bounty Hunter and the Templar Assassin and the Arrow, you're more of a pick-off. The Radiant just run in and just wipe your whole team in half a second. Pudge just got one of his favourite items, Cloak of Flames. Going to add a lot of damage. He's got 45 bonus strength already, which is a pretty insane amount for this early in the game. And Nat, he's just ulting the tower, because why not? Gets disarmed. Doesn't last very long, though, because fast is... Oh, it's 6 points. Is that 5? That's 5 points, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 points. So how long is How long is Deafening Blast's disarm at 5 points? Oh no, it's Wex is the disarm. My bad. Actually goes up to 6.5 second disarm on Deafening Blast.
What? It's a really good ability.
It is a good ability. And Ollie, he's getting instantly killed. He has to pop the BKB. Did you see? He popped the BKB. Took 450 pure damage to the face from Vendetta. The power of Nyx Assassin. I mean, back in the day, Nyx Assassin's ult didn't give that much bonus damage, and it was magic damage. I think it was physical damage at one point as well. I think it's gone all types of damages. Who decided it needed more damage and it needed to be pure? That's the reason why he's good. It does way too much damage, that move, Vendetta. He's also got one of the best Aghanim shards in the game, 20%, 25% move speed, unlocking max move speed, and it reduces magic resist. And, you know, 2 of your spells hit very hard anyway. Well, Impale hits a bit.
Magic damage, yeah.
And then you can obviously go Dagon. He is going for Dagon, but first he went Blink Heals, which I think is better. Veteran tried to go for a solo kill. Doesn't actually have mana to get his ult off, which is a shame. But he's a tanky hero, so he's going to be okay. And Wobber has to use all of his leap charges just to escape.
Will he escape? Nope.
Well, did Nat got him?
Power shot.
Didn't see that.
Big power
Very
shot.
nice.
Long range.
Wait, no, I couldn't.
Just having a look at the hero level now. Level 23 on the Wind Ranger. Very, very far ahead at the moment.
They've caught your bait mail as well.
Goodbye. Rex thinking about using Mana Burn to kill steal, but Doige was hitting with the double damage runes. So much damage. 500 damage. It's going to be a buyback from Debate now. I was talking about how the net worth difference wasn't that much. Now it's quite a lot. I don't feel like Bounty Hunter Pos 1 has had a good time. 3,
it has
10,
not.
and 4. One of the lowest kills. And Veteran, he has had a lot of success with Pudge, and then they get the swap out as well. But Owen, that is a very ballsy play, but they still have the burst to kill Debateman almost instantly. And Veteran does manage to channel most of his ultimate. Now they're going on him, but he's quite a tanky hero. You're trying to kill a Pudge. That's a lot of time spent. Nat tried to find Ollie, but they couldn't. Nice shackle, gets the double shackle, misses the power shot completely. Not entirely sure, then just gets blown up. I bet he did not expect that, and Brex blinks in and actually manages to find a kill. Very good at Brex, uses the Spike Carapace. There's a buyback from Nat. Nat is teeping back into the fight with his Boots of Travel. Doesn't hit the shackle, power shot to Wobber. That's really nice from the die, getting a kill on Nat. That was 8 times kill streak ended, and he bought back and didn't manage to get anything. Ground. So that's a decent gold swing. It still puts Radiant ahead, however. They're still ahead pretty comfortably. 14k net worth. Juju is strong and can kill people. He's gone for a Dragon Lance. You've got Solar Crest on the Vengeful Spirit. That's going to be nice. Kinder trying to build that Aghanim Scepter. Yeah, you got the Daedalus, full Daedalus up on Wind Ranger. 1,000 gold as well, even after the buyback. Roche is not up.
I wonder what he's going for now.
Do you know what's funny? Everyone is spamming Roche to see when it's up. And they've missed it by 3 seconds. A Veteran is literally going to see it, go, oh, there's no Roche.
No, he's not going to see it.
And then it's spawned 1 second. After he's like, no, it's not up, guys, it's not up. I've checked it, it's cool, it's not up. And then he goes, oh, wait, no, it is up. No, it is up. And so he will go straight for it. They literally take it about 5 seconds after it spawns. You do have the ultimate for it, but of course ult is a global sound for whatever reason. Dismember is global. And therefore the entire enemy team know they use the Sunstrike. 5,000 HP, 4,000 HP, 3,000 HP. Gotta go quick if you want it, guys. 1,000 HP. Dip. They go in. They do not take it. And that has the Aegis. Debate Mel, he's in a bit of a tough spot. Drops the Meteor, but does immediately go down. They've also already taken out Kinder. And Veteran, stop trying to kill one of the tankiest heroes in the game. And Brex is so slippery, no one can take him down. Nat just keeps going in, does manage to find the shackle. Out comes the Impale Stun. Wobber's going to go down. Brex doesn't even get time to use his Mana Burn. He's got the Yules if he could use it on Ollie. I think it's time for the Radiant team to buy a gem. And now they're...
Mana Boots as well. Max never has mana.
No, that's true. He's had some clarities. Is he finally sending out... I thought he was building Lotus Orb. What happened to Lotus Orb? He's got a decent amount of gold. Is he? Did he just...
He bought a plate mail and said, nah, I'd rather have a...
Aghanims?
Aghanims.
Increase rot radius by 200 and damage by 80. Also reduce regen by 25%. It's quite a boring axe, isn't it?
It is.
It's a good axe. It's a good axe, but it's a very boring axe. Couldn't they have made it more interesting? I don't know. Rot periodically explodes. Or something like that, you know? Some people are very cool on the speed at which Juju gets taken down. That's the power of Blink Dagger on Pudge, which I think was a good purchase. Oh, that's what he did with the money. He bought Blink Dagger. Lots of damage coming to Doige. But he will be okay. Kinder does escape with his life. Kinder's actually ended up being quite under-leveled this game. He's the lowest level in the game. Level 13 Void Spirit when there's a level 24 Wind Ranger going around. And Juju, he's tried so hard on the Templar Assassin, but I feel like he maybe should have gone PA. Because that was one of their strongest cores in the game.
Yeah, I feel like that was...
Tornado, Meteor, but the BKB spot by Nat. He immediately starts ulting Ollie, but Ollie will just BKB away. Debatemore gets taken down yet again. Radiant and their assassin team just kill literally everything. Okay, tower has gone down, but the Radiant looked a bit reticent. They're now just going to walk forward. Owen is really badly looking for a swap. Doesn't need to, because Debate Mode just, Kinder Surprise just goes straight into Owen. Owen again saving himself with the Ghost Scepter. MVP item, swaps Wobber just a little bit closer, will get a kill. There is going to be a buyback from Debate Mode, but I think it may be GG. Only 2 heroes alive on the Dire team. And that is the second set of racks being demolished. Yeah, Radiant should definitely have bought a gem, I think, before this, but it doesn't matter. I think the game is going to be over now.
Yeah.
Doige also has the Elven Tunic. It's a very nice item for Legion Commander.
Yeah, really good. 170 dual damage now. Hitting really hard.
Do Ollie? Oh, I thought about it, but Ollie went straight into Invis. That's the tier 4 towers, both of them gone now. There's also 2 catapults. Nat, does he still have the Aegis? Yes, he does. Veteran just blinks in, doesn't manage to find an ult yet. Holding it, doesn't need to, because Ollie's just going to go straight down to Focus Fire. Level 25 on the Wind Ranger. Goes for the ult onto Templar Assassin. That's a very good hero to hold in place. BKB has now run out. Owen gets the stun. And Doige, he'll get a very quick kill on Debate now, because that seems to be the only person he wants to kill the entire game. And that is going to be GG, 36-minute game.
No one on Dire seemed to really get past their first, like, 2 items. And then they just kept building for the Radiant, because they kept winning these fights.
Yeah, they did get a little bit stuck there, didn't they?
Yeah. Fights get harder and harder.
They do, and